Have you ever noticed that life gets incredibly challenging right before major changes? It's like the universe suddenly decides to test your strength, throws difficult questions at you that you can't avoid, or puts obstacles in your path that seem impossible to overcome. Think of our reality as a complex mechanism that always seeks equilibrium. Any change, especially a big one, disrupts this balance. For example, if you want to level up in life, more money, love, or success, you first need to prove you're ready for it. But how exactly does the universe test us? Scientific research shows our brain loves habits. It's easier to stay in our comfort zone than to change. When you decide to transform something in your life, you're literally challenging your nervous system. Your brain starts resisting, generating fears, doubts, and excuses. This internal resistance reflects in the external world too. It's as if reality itself begins testing you. You want a new job but suddenly lose your old one. You dream of freedom but face insurmountable restrictions. From a philosophical standpoint, this is a test of your sincere intentions. Are you ready not just to dream, but to act? Physicists have long debated the nature of reality. Some theories, like quantum mechanics, suggest that the observer, that's us, influences particle behavior. If everything in this world is energy, then our thoughts create vibrations that interact with the surrounding world. But here's the important detail. The universe doesn't seem to distinguish between positive and negative. It simply reflects what you radiate. Imagine walking down a dark corridor. If you're frightened, the darkness becomes even thicker. But if you decide to light up the light within yourself, the path becomes clearer. The challenges life throws at you are opportunities to ignite that light. People often perceive difficulties as punishment. But imagine they're not punishment. They're training. Before making an important decision, you're given the opportunity to strengthen your weak sides. It's like a gym for your soul and mind. For example, if you want more money, life might make you understand the value of what you already have. If you want love, you might be left alone, so you learn to love yourself. Challenges are the bridge between your present and future. The more you overcome, the closer you become to the new version of yourself. Every challenge, each random obstacle, it's not just part of your path. It's a tool the universe uses to prepare you for change, and the more you resist, the stronger it feels. But what if we start perceiving difficulties not as enemies but as teachers? What if each test is a way to prove you're ready for a new reality? Now think about it. Are you ready to go through all this for your reality to change? Now imagine each difficulty you face is like tuning a musical instrument. Just as an instrument needs to be tuned to sound perfect, you're being tuned for a new reality through these tests. For example, you dream of great career success. The universe won't just hand you results on a silver platter. It creates situations where you must develop the qualities necessary for that success: persistence, confidence, and flexibility. Here's an interesting point. The more you grow internally, the stronger old patterns of your reality begin to break. Relationships that no longer serve your development disappear. Work that doesn't match your ambitions stops bringing satisfaction. This is painful, but it's part of the process. When you go through trials, two things happen. First, you begin to better understand what you truly want. Sometimes goals that seem important turn out to be just reflections of others' expectations. Second, you change your vibration. Instead of fear, you start radiating confidence. Instead of doubts, determination. Reality, like a mirror, instantly responds to these changes. Sometimes the transition can be instant. Suddenly, a new job appears, a new person, or a solution you've been waiting for. But more often, it's a gradual process, like sunrise. You don't see exactly how the world changes, but one day you wake up and realize everything has become different. Difficulties often knock us off track. We start doubting, why is this happening to me? But what if instead we ask, what can I learn from this? First, change your perception. View each challenge as a quest in a game. You need to find a way to solve the problem to reach the next level. Second, take steps even if you're scared. Many get stuck because they're waiting for the perfect moment. But it won't come until you start moving. Keep a journal. Write down your thoughts and emotions. Often understanding comes not in the moment of trial, but later when you analyze what you've been through. The stories of great people are full of examples of how they went through trials before big success. J.K. Rowling, before creating Harry Potter, faced a series of failures. Job loss, divorce, poverty. She could have given up but used hardships as inspiration. Elon Musk, before SpaceX and Tesla became successful, faced bankruptcy, mockery, and doubts from others. He perceived these moments not as the end of the road, but as a challenge. If you look at your life, you might notice similar patterns. Every time you dealt with difficulties, you became stronger and closer to your goals. Intention isn't just desire, it's a clear signal you send to reality. Imagine ordering a dish at a restaurant. If you're unsure what you want, the waiter gets confused too. The universe works the same way. If you want change but don't know what exactly, reality will be confused by your signals. So determine what you want, not abstractly, I want to be happy, but specifically. Visualize your goal as if it's already achieved. Act even if the changes aren't visible yet. Sometimes it seems like trials are endless. You're doing everything possible, but nothing changes. In such moments, it's important to remember, the darkest hour is before dawn. Instead of giving up, try this. Slow down. Sometimes the answer comes only in silence. Find support in simple things. Walks, reading, connecting with loved ones. Remember, you're not alone. Every person goes through their own tests. Every test, every trial, it's not punishment. It's a sign that you stand on the threshold of change. The universe is preparing you for a new reality, testing your determination, readiness, and strength. Now ask yourself, are you ready to accept this challenge and change your reality? Remember, the universe isn't against you. It's preparing you for something greater. Every difficulty is shaping you into the person you need to become for your dreams to manifest. The question isn't whether you'll face tests. You will. The question is, will you recognize them as stepping stones to your transformation? Are you ready to embrace the challenge and step into your new reality?